Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I filmed this eye look using the Makeup Revolution Flawless 2 palette. This makeup look is great for a date night, especially during the summer because the skin is nice and glowing. The eyes have a nice shimmer to them. They're smoky, they're like, sultry. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. Hey guys, so I'm going to be using the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, and I'm just applying this where I have more larger pores, which is like on my chin and on my T-zone. I'm just pressing this into the skin, making sure everything is nice and into the skin. Also, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Pourless Foundation in the shade 230. And I'm going to be pouncing this into the skin using my Eco Tools Beauty Sponge. I love this sponge. It's comparable to the Real Techniques beauty sponge that they have, the orange one. They have other ones too, but I've only tried the orange one, and this Eco Tools one is really good. It came in a duo set. I'm going to be concealing the skin with my L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Concealer. And I'm just concealing the under eyes. I'm going to be applying this on the bridge of my nose, also my chin, and a little bit on my forehead. And I'm just going to be using the opposite side of that beauty sponge to blend everything out and make sure everything is blended nicely to ensure that we don't have any harsh lines on the skin. You don't want to just have like this white cast underneath your eye and you can see where the concealer and the foundation kind of just connect. So with Milani contour and highlight stick, and I use this so often, like I need to get a new one. I'm using this contour side to just carve out the cheekbones, bring in, tighten up that jawline. I'm bringing it up a little bit on the temple, and I'm also going to be carving out my nose. I have this like bump in the middle of my nose, like on the bridge of my nose, that like even using the stick and going as slow as possible, like I have such a hard time. I'm using the bottom end of that beauty sponge, and I'm just gonna be blending out that contour, just making sure there's no super duper harsh lines. You know, I've been on the train and I've seen women who contour and they just leave that harsh line. If that's the type of contour you like, then by all means go ahead, but I like to have mine a little softer, so I'm just blending that in. And I'm using the sharper edge of that beauty sponge just to go along the nose. As you can see, I kind of have that little bump, so it becomes a little difficult to kind of contour the nose with. I'm trying. I'm still learning some techniques, but bear with me. And I'm using this Milani Bake bronzer in Luminoso, and it's a soft bronzer. It doesn't leave the skin looking orange like some bronzers can do to the skin. This one has this really light kind of shimmer to it. And when I say shimmer, I don't mean like shiny, I just mean like it gives the skin a nice soft glow where you're applying the bronzer. And I'm just blending this in. And I'm also using the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in pearlescent pink. You have to be light-handed with this blush. Pretty much all of Wet n Wild's blushes, because they're pigmented AF. Like, you just one swipe and you saw like how much, you know, blush came on that brush. So I'm just applying that on the high, like, you know, the apples of the cheek. And I'm taking this stippling brush from Eco Tools and I'm just, you know, blending that in. Like, you really don't want to just walk outside and you look like you have poof, two big balls in your cheek. So just blending it into the skin, making it look as natural as possible. And I'm taking a liquid highlight from that Milani duo stick, and I'm applying this to the high points of my cheek. I love this. This stuff gives the skin such a nice soft glow. Like if a day where you're just doing very subtle minimal makeup, like you can wear this alone and be fine. I'm gonna be using the smaller beauty sponge from xoxo, and I'm just gonna be dabbing that onto the skin, blending it, making sure it kind of soaks into the skin, giving that soft dewy glow. I will be setting that with the highlighter from Wet n Wild in pearlescent petals, and I'm just going to be applying that right where we applied that Milani highlighting. And if you can see the glow, I mean, that's beautiful, if I do say so myself. I'm doing my eyebrows now using the Anastasia Beverley Hills dipbrow pomade in medium brown, and I'm just carving out the eyebrows and then filling them in. And I'm gonna speed right through this, and we don't need to see like another 20 minutes of me just trying to put on my brows. And voila, brows are done. This is the Makeup Revolution Flawless 2 palette, and I'm taking that skin complexion, I don't know how to call that color, just to set the eyes. And I'm taking this nice light gray, and I'm just applying that in the inner crease, just blending that out. And this brush I bought at TJ Maxx for like $3, and I use this brush so much. It's a blending brush, and applying a little bit more of that color into the crease, kind of just making it not pop, but giving it more color. And I'm applying this darker gray. It looks kind of brownish gray, and I'm just applying that in the crease to add some dimension to the eye. And I'm taking this clean blending brush from Wet n Wild, and I'm just cleaning it up, making sure there's no harsh lines. Taking the same concealer that we used to conceal under the eye, and I'm taking a very light bit, and I'm placing that over the eye to kind of cut out the eye shape, I guess, to the crease. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be applying a more of a stone color, like a white color, onto the lid. And I'm just carving out the crease. And I'm taking this color right here, and I'm just going to be applying this all over the lid. As you can see, I cut out the eye on the other side as well. And I'm just packing on that color onto the eyelid, making sure the eye is nice and coated with that color. And the same on the other side. And I'm going to be taking this darker brownish kind of maroon plum color, and I'm placing this into the crease, blending it in, making sure everything's nice and smooth and blended. And I'm adding a little bit dimension, like I figured the gray was just a little too light and the white made it bright. So here we are. And I'm so sad. I tried to do a wing liner and really just could not get it. So I was like, screw this, let's start from the beginning. So I decided to just take that darker plum color, and I'm just trying to fix the crease of the eye and the edge of the eye because I had to wipe everything off. And what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to figure out what to do. So I decided to pack it on in the outer corner of the eye. I'm just packing on that plumish brown shade and blending it in. I'm just picking up some of that more on the brush and just packing it onto the outer corner of the eye, making sure there's enough product there. And with that clean Wet n Wild brush, I am just blending, cleaning up any harsh lines. With this shader liner brush, I'm just adding that plum color to the waterline of the eye. Well, not the waterline, the lower lash line. And I'm taking this Real Techniques brush and I'm just buffing it out. And I decided to add one of the shimmer shades on the palette just to fix up any harsh residue that came out from that darker plum shade. And I'm just packing that onto the inner corner of the eye and also the brow bone. I decided to use my Maybelline Colosal Big Shot mascara. When I first got this mascara, I loved it. It was amazing. I smelled it one day and realized this smells like fish. I don't know if I maybe got one that smells like fish, but a friend of mine has it. She also said it smelled a little weird, so we both can't just have the same, messed up one. So even though it smells like fish, I like this mascara. It makes my lashes look voluminous. And I applied that on the lower lash line as well. And I'm taking this Milani Stay Put waterproof eyeliner and I'm just applying that into the waterline. And I'm using this lip lingerie. Maybe I'm staying along. It's in the shade Seduction, and I'm just applying this all over the lip. These are so soft. They have this like satin finish where your lips feel soft and moisturized. They don't feel dry. And I love this color. It's like this nice soft brown shade. And then on the inner of the lip, like, I'm just gonna be applying the lighter shade, which is the shade Indulgence, Silk Indulgence. Then there it is, the completed look. So if you like this look, don't forget to watching, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Bye.